mankind. So that was the first, and no one knows the date back then. Okay, so then Shiva established there. So that was the first mythological. Second was about the Pandavas you guys told about, but Abhishek also started the story from the Kasi region, that from Kasi the Pandavas started the search, and then they went to the Himalayan region. And what happened there was, Shiva when saw that they are coming, Shiva taken a form of a bull, and he got entered in the herd of bulls. So there was a group of bulls, they were eating grass, and they're doing their regular stuffs over there. And what Bhim did was, he enlarged himself so big that his one leg was in a one mountain, and his another leg was in one mountain. And then bulls started, all the bulls got like frightened from the afraid from the big human being standing in front of them, and they all started running. Every bull passed uh, beneath the legs of the beam, but only Shiva did not pass, obviously, for obvious reasons. Then Bhim got to know that, yeah, this is Mahadeva. So then he started running behind the bull, and uh, the bull is started to go inside the earth. Okay, so when the bull started to go inside the earth, Bhim grabbed the hunch, the hunch of the bull. There is a one hunch in the bull. So he grabbed the hunch, and then the face of the bull appeared in the Pasupatinath in the Nepal. So you can see the face kind of a linga in Pasupatinath,
Right.
and the rest of the part appeared in the Panch Kedara. So the hunch is in the Kedarnath, and there are four more Kedars, which are Tungnath, Rudranath, Madheswar, and Kalpeswar. So in the Madheswar, the mid part of the bull appeared, and in the Tungnath head and all, various parts of the body.
Right.
So that was that story. And another story is that in the 8th century, as Rishabh told, Adi Guru Sankaracharya reinvented, or what we can say,
Established. Yeah.
renovated the temple of the Kedarnath. And in the 10th century, there was one king, I don't actually recall. So he built that. So these are the four origins. And the okay, so the Pandavas, the story of the Pandavas is further taken by the some of the ancestors of Pandavas built the temple in the Kedarnath, and then in the 8th century it was renovated by Adi Guru Sankaracharya. So that was the four stories I have read about. And also there are a huge lake in the Kedarnath region, and also it's said that there are it's the what we say the where there are five rivers meet at the Kedarnath, but only the Mandakini river is
Mandakini is
visible.
visible.
Mandakini is visible. So these are the stories, and everyone told about the 6 month period, that it is closed for the 6 months. And the 2013 tragedy, we were in class 9th or 10th at that time.
Eight.
We have heard many stories of that time. But after class 9th and 10th, I got to visit Badrinath temple. So there was one driver, our driver, he was stuck in that flood in the Kedarnath. So he told various stories about that people were no one is knowing there about their family members. Some he found that there are some child whose parents are not with them. So there was lot of harsh things happened at that time, but fortunately lot of people has been saved by our Indian army and the help of our government. So and the stone Arisab told about, that the Bhim Sila which got just behind the temple to stop the flood water, so that the temple remains intact. And it's obviously a miraculous thing that in that such flood, where all the hotels, all the homes in the Kedarnath compound area, all things got washed, only the temple was standing over there. And the Nandi and the Kedarnath, the ideal, all things were inside the mud over there. So these things are about Kedarnath, and definitely we would like to visit Kedarnath one day, and we are hoping that the one day will be this year only.
Yeah.
So we are very excited for that, and that's all from my side.
We think it's will be in September.
Yeah, definitely it will be on September, and we wish and we hope that
Yes.
we can be able to go there, and everything remains good over there, like the weather, the temple, and the climate, and what we can say, the situation of the world get stabilized, as there are a lot of problems in the world right now.
Yesterday I told my mom I will go Kedarnath along with my friends. She saying that do not go in a rainy season.
Yeah, we are not going in the rainy season, man. August is the end of the rainy season.
Yeah, because
September is the beginning of cold, and why I'm picking the September is due to various reasons. First is the beauty of the Kedarnath really blooms in September. The flowers, you know that the flowers bloom in the winter seasons.
Yeah.
So the flowers in the Himalayan, there are so many variety of the flowers in the Himalayan region, and they look like very very much beautiful. If you just search Google the Valley of Flowers, it's in the Badrinath region, so you will be astonished by the beauty of that region only.
Our
And
first first vacation and traveling was uh, in Kedarnath.
yeah, and you know the next thing is about the price of the things over there. So September is not the, like, people do not choose to go to September because uh, people do not have vacations at that time. Less people go, so things remains at the
And also
average and
about
normal
the
price.
temperature,
Yeah,
because in September there
definitely.
is something cold is there, and people didn't
Yeah.
Do
prefer
not
to
go.
go in
The
Kedarnath.
only drawback is that we have to carry more sweaters and more blankets, and that is
We
no
can
problem.
manage it.
And and
There is one
and
thing,
and one
one more thing I have to add. Like when, like on the day of Akshaya Tritiya, when the Kedarnath temple opens, so there is a ritual which, like every year, the army band performs on that day. Okay, they actually escort the Brahmins
which
and
day?
Pandits.
Beginning and the end.
No, beginning and both day. The army
Yeah.
actually escort the entire thing, and it's actually good look because the Indian army is doing something literally great in, like when the killing Brahmins and the Pandits are going into the temple. Okay, so this is something I want to add.
So yeah, and September is the mid of the. It's not the mid, but it's the a little bit earlier than the end time. All
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Kedarnath, the
In October,
Kedarnath
November, the
in October.
Kedarnath
Yeah,
also sort of.
when the Bhai
people
Dooj,
actually people actually also go in winter season, like in December or
and
January.
Oh,
no,
Uh,
December January Kedarnath is closed, man.
close.
it's closed. They just go for campaigning, like how Kedarnath looks in the winter season, and that's all.
There is all like, I don't know, like, people go or not go, but
No, people go, people go, people go.
maybe I
That's all.
don't know about that. So
Okay, one day we
so
will
we
go
will be we will be taking
Kedarnath
interview
also.
of we will be taking an interview of our star Soumyajit Shah when he reaches
Yeah,
home. So there will be
I
one
can't
sort.
believe that he trekked the
Yeah,
18 kilometer of the Kedarnath.
yeah, and it's a very, like, how the
tough
power
journey.
came to him, because he was a guy who was not very much fit, and I know
He
that
never
he may have
he
faced
never
such
walked
hardship.
1.8 kilometer.
Yeah, it's true. And his Abhishek told me that his legs got swollen due to the walking and the cold weather. So anyone wants to add something?
I think let's just
One day we
quickly
will also
recap,
read
get a
the
recap,
whole
and
history of
conclusion
the
session.
Kedarnath.
Yeah,
We
let's
know only
think for
the
a.
few fact about the Kedarnath.
Yeah. And also the fact Abhishek was telling about the escorting of Indian army. So what happens in the 6 months when the doors of the temple is closed is that the ideal of Kedarnath goes from Kedarnath temple to Ukhimat. In the Ukhimat, the worship happens for the 6 months, and from the Ukhimat again the what we can say, karma goes from the Ukhimat to the Kedarnath, and at that time there was so much of crowd because at that time the Kedarnath temple is opening. and that is the thing. And
Where
there
is
are
Gokulam?
three mountains. The Kedarnath temple is surrounded by three mountains, left, right,
We
and
la-
at the back.
behind mountain of the Kedarnath is actually called the Kedarnath peak,
Yeah,
which
it's
is around
Kedarnath peak.
6,000 meter above sea level.
So is it like
Kedarnath
Badrinath
is
is also like
No, 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 it's
11,000
not. It
meter.
No,
no
6,000.
11th.
11,
अबे 8 किलोमीटर extra
8,850
है.
50 meter is the highest peak, which is Mount Everest.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Feet. I'm
Feet,
saying
feet can be feet, but feet is more than that.
11,000
The
feet. Let
like
me check on internet.
Kedarnath Dham is actually situated in the about 3,300 something meter above sea level.
Yes, yes.
so this
Yeah,
6 months things it happens same with this Badrinath temple also.
yeah. Badrinath
Badrinath,
also,
I
and
know, like
Yeah. It's
Badrinath is actually higher than Kedarnath.
11,755 feet.
Oh,
Badrinath, going to Badrinath is not in a such hardship. Like the your car will stop just in front of the temple. You don't have to walk 18 kilometers
but
at
I
all.
don't have a
You
car, bro.
Yeah, you don't have car, but you will go on my car. Okay, so you don't have to walk. And the most hard,
No,
what is the
you are not Berozgar Aditya Parmani.
and the hardest climb is not of the Badrinath, not of the Kedarnath, it's of the Yamunotri.
It's other.
So Yamunotri's trek is very much difficult.
Yamunotri
Why?
and I heard Amarnath too.
No, I'm talking about the four
Acha, if you talk
dhams.
about the four char dhams, then it's okay.
Yeah. So we will definitely will visit, but first will be the Kedarnath, and this will be in the September. Okay.
Yeah.
At the age of doing pap, we are doing punya.
No,
That
there
is the
is
new generation of India, bro. That's the new generation of India.
no. Don't say such things. Where we are owing. It's the 10th of June today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Now it is. Now it
12/22,
is 10th of.
10th of June
we are going
12/22.
for Kedarnath, 15th of September.
Yeah.
No, don't mention the dates, bro. But definitely it will be in September.
Don't mention the dates, or elsewise our subscribers will come that to that location also.
Yeah. Our viewers are watching this.
1 million people will be there.
1 million people will be there.
And they will
No,
Nice.
bro,
seek us.
5 million people.
5 million, yeah, 5 million people. I thought like
What
it
if
seems like
what
it's
if
yesterday
what if everyone
from
is
getting
thinking
into
like
1
us
million
that
to
we will
5
go?
million. So,
What if everyone is thinking like us that we will go to September? No one goes in September.
surprise.
But at September you will see more of the youthful people.
Yeah.
Bachelor
Aditya,
is everywhere.
before Somaji saw trek, I do not know about that. There was hotel was also in Kedarnath
Yeah,
Mandir
and
side.
I'm suggesting and I am thinking to stay there more than a day, so that we can explore the Vasuki Tal over there.
We
And
will stay 2 days.
My suggestion is to visit all the five punch,
Kedar.
No,
yeah,
uh,
no.
definitely,
Bunch.
which
definitely.
is there is a quote in Indian mythology. Like if you didn't visit, like I can say an example. If you know a pilgrimage site, which is Vindhyachal, situated in Mirzapur, outskirts of Allahabad, Prayagraj actually. Okay, so Vindhyachal is actually famous for the
Vindhyavasini,
Ma Vindhyavasini,
Vindhyavasini.
uh, Devi ji is there, but there are two temples. So there is a we can say in our Hindu mythology, which is like if you didn't visit all three temples, then your the purpose of your going to Vindhyachal is it's not okay, it's not completed. So if we try to complete all the five Panchkita, then it will be good.
And
Okay.
we'll try to plan accordingly, but we can only promise the Kedarnath first, because due to various reasons, like
I know.
definitely the issue of time is
We need
killing
to
us,
finish schedules.
and also the financial
And also
issues, we
sick
don't know.
leaves. Sick leaves are just 7, so we have to plan it
No,
accordingly.
nothing sick leave. I will tell them, just cut my pay off that time. No problem.
The other thing
So,
is like the oxygen level at Kedarnath is literally low.
We'll take
So,
our standards, bro.
no, bro, that's why I'm telling like people don't like
Okay, Ajay Kumar
uh,
Shukla, take your friends along us. Why you are sighing?
yeah,
From,
and one more thing, we can book a traveler from Delhi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I
yeah,
have
I
so
can
many,
prefer
so
that.
many
Like
connections in
this can
Delhi.
be happen like where we can stop and we can enjoy some moments there
Uh,
also. Like we can stop in the middle of the road and we can
Definitely,
enjoy a
we'll
picnic there.
stop in the
we'll
middle of
create
the
memories, bro. Don't
road.
worry. Create memories.
Create more
And
memories.
in
One of Ajay's best friends say that create more memories.
Diwali December time we will go to Manali,
Yeah, yeah. No problem. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
the place where
And
ye Jawani Hai Diwani shoots.
Oh.
okay,
Rishabh has his own
okay.
passion.
I have lot of more places in the Manali and Kasol region, and where
Let's
very
see,
less people
let's
go.
see what Baba is dreaming for us. Okay.
Baba has dreamed us in September, and now we are dreaming in the December.
Uh,
Most Baba teams.
maybe
So,
So,
all
so,
will
and
peaceful.
let's end the live, and then we can discuss in our own language.
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Sure,
It's
bro, sure.
it's
I agree on that.
It
it's
will be
of the
That's
more,
fine.
Britishers.
more
That's
Okay,
challenging.
fine.
bye bye.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye
bye bye.
bye.
Thank you for joining, guys.
Thanks,
Bye
guys.
bye everyone. Good night.